This is a story about a choice that cost $10 million. His name is Samuel, and this is how a friendship, a dream, and impatience destroyed his future. July 2017, graduation day at the University of Ghana. Samuel stood in his cap and gown, second-class upper in accounting. His family cheered, friends celebrated. He wasn't the best student, but he'd worked hard, and today was his day. After graduation, Samuel was posted to an accounting firm in Accra for his national service. He knew the reality. Ghana had an unemployment crisis. Thousands of graduates, few jobs. If I want to be retained, Samuel told himself, I have to be excellent, irreplaceable. He went the extra mile, studied accounting books late into the night, registered for his chartered accountancy certification. But the exams were expensive. His national service allowance barely covered rent and food. He lived in Malam, a suburb of Accra, a small single room, humble, but it was his. One day, his supervisor gave him a task: review final account documents before sending them to a client. Samuel found multiple errors, corrected them, saved the company from embarrassment. His supervisors noticed. They started trusting him with more responsibility, editing tasks, client reviews. After his service year ended, they offered him a permanent position. Samuel, at 23, was now earning decent money. He rented a better apartment, started saving. He was living the dream of an average fresh graduate in Ghana. One Friday afternoon, Samuel went to the bank. His father, who lived in a village near Tessiman, was sick. He needed to send him money quickly. The queue was long. As Samuel neared the front, someone tapped his shoulder. He turned around. Samuel? Prosper? They stared at each other, then laughed, then hugged. Prosper, his best friend from high school. They hadn't seen each other since 2013.
After they both finished their transactions, they talked for over an hour. Memories, laughter, catching up. Prosper had moved to the UK right after high school. Samuel, have you ever thought about coming to the UK? Prosper asked. Samuel hesitated. I don't know, bro. My career is going well here. But there's no job security in Ghana, Prosper said seriously. The UK will secure your future. Trust me. 6 months later, tragedy struck. Samuel's father passed away from cancer. The funeral drained the family's finances. When Samuel returned to work, he heard shocking news. One of the senior supervisors had been terminated. An accounting oversight error had cost the company a lot of money. Samuel froze. Prosper's words echoed in his mind. There's no job security in Ghana. That evening, Samuel called Prosper. Tell me more about this UK opportunity. Prosper explained. It's a care work certificate of sponsorship. Normally, it's £14,000, but because of our friendship, I can get it down to £10,000. I work for the care company. I can arrange it. Samuel hesitated. But where will I get £10,000? Figure it out, Prosper said, but don't wait too long. Samuel called his older brother, Solomon. Solomon, I need to talk to you. I want to travel to the UK, but I need money. Solomon sighed. Samuel, you just started your accounting career. You have a great future here. Why would you leave? Job security, I insisted. I could be fired any day. Solomon refused to help financially. His savings were gone after the funeral. Desperate, Samuel called Prosper back. Prosper was direct. Don't let this opportunity pass. Even if it means selling land, do it. Land, their father's land. 40 acres in the village near Techiman. Samuel thought, I live in Accra. That land is hours away. What use is it to me? He pressured Solomon. I want us to divide father's land. I'll sell my portion to travel. Solomon was furious. Dad just died. He told us to take care of the land. How can you disrespect his memory? Dad wanted us to excel, Samuel shot back. If traveling helps me excel, why are you blocking my way? Day after day, week after week, Samuel pressured him. Finally, Solomon gave in. Exhausted, they divided the 40 acres. Samuel sold his portion for the equivalent of 12,000 pounds in Ghana cedis. He wired 10,000 pounds to Prosper. Within weeks, his visa was approved. Samuel packed his bags and flew to the UK.
When Samuel landed at Heathrow, he felt victorious. I made it, but reality came fast. The care company was real, but they barely had any work. Samuel was supposed to work full-time. Some weeks he only got 15 hours. Then Samuel discovered something that shattered him. Prosper wasn't just working for the care company. Prosper owned the care company. And worse, it was unlawful for Prosper to charge him that money. Samuel felt betrayed. He trusted Prosper based on their childhood friendship, but Prosper had used that friendship to make 10,000 pounds off him. For 2 years, Samuel survived. Barely. He stayed in touch with Solomon through WhatsApp, but Solomon never mentioned anything unusual about the land, and Samuel never asked. Then in 2023, disaster struck. Prosper's care company lost all its contracts. No more work. The Home Office sent Samuel a letter. Your visa has been canceled. You have 6 months to find a new employer or leave. He was facing deportation. Then he met Grace, a Ghanaian woman who'd been in the UK for 15 years. They connected, married months later, spouse visa approved. Samuel could finally work anywhere. He found a cleaning job, £11 per hour. Not what he imagined, but stable. In 2024, Samuel decided to visit Ghana. He worked overtime, saved every penny. He called Solomon. Bro, I'm coming home for 2 weeks. That's wonderful, Solomon said warmly. I'll arrange a place for you to stay. When Samuel landed in Accra, nostalgia overwhelmed him. He took a taxi to the address Solomon sent. The taxi pulled into a nice middle-class neighborhood. New developments, security gates. Are you sure this is the address? Samuel asked. Yes, boss, this is it. Samuel stood outside a modest but well-built house. 3 bedrooms, nice fence, small garden. His brother had clearly moved up. Solomon opened the door, smiling. Welcome home, brother. Samuel walked in, confused. Solomon, how did you afford this? Solomon's smile faded. Samuel, sit down. We need to talk. They sat in Solomon's comfortable living room. About 6 months after you left for the UK, something happened. Samuel's hands began to sweat. A mining company came to the village. They were doing geological surveys. Samuel's stomach dropped. They found gold on father's land. The room spun. They wanted to buy both portions, yours and mine. How much? Whispered Samuel. $10 million per portion. Samuel couldn't breathe. I sold mine, Solomon said quietly. I tried to reach you, but you were struggling in the UK. I didn't want to add pressure. And honestly, you fought so hard to sell that land. I wasn't sure how to tell you. My portion? Samuel's voice cracked. They bought it from the man you sold it to. Same price. $10 million. Silence. So the land I sold for 12,000 pounds was worth $10 million? Solomon nodded. This house, I bought it with a small fraction of my money. I invested the rest. I'm building slowly. In a few years, maybe Trasico Valley, but I'm being smart about it. Samuel stood, walked to the window. His brother had a house, a car, financial security, and this was just the beginning. Meanwhile, Samuel was cleaning offices in London for £11 an hour. I didn't tell you, Solomon said softly, because you made it clear the land meant nothing to you. I thought it meant nothing, whispered Samuel, but I didn't know what it actually was. Samuel returned to the UK 2 weeks later. He posted no pictures, told no one about the gold. He went back to his single room, back to his cleaning job. Solomon offered to send money. Brother, let me help you. Samuel refused at first. I made my choice. I have to live with it. Eventually, Samuel accepted some help, not millions, just enough to start a small online business. Today, Samuel still lives in the UK, still works his cleaning job. The lesson? Samuel chased a dream sold to him by a friend who profited from his trust. He abandoned a promising accounting career for a visa that barely provided work. He sold his inheritance for a shortcut that led to a dead end. And he lost $10 million in the process.